So today we're going to have a look at the Cross RC HC6. I've had this a while now. It's definitely one of my favourite rigs, but it's seriously underrated. Wherever I take it, people are so impressed with it. You know, I even get, are you going to use that at the Nationals? Are you going to use that today? You know, that's a scale rig, don't take it on the course. And I show people up with it. It's a truck, it's heavy, it's got a poor turning circle, not the best ground clearance, only has 106mm tyres on it that I changed up, but this thing is unbelievably good. It looks scale, it looks great, you know, just 6-wheel drive, army truck, sort of Rio Turbo kind of look to it. It's just brilliant. So I'm going to talk about this today. So ABS hard body, scale interior, 2-speed transmission with a Cross RC 45 turn motor, available from Green's Models in the UK for around sort of £560 to £600 depending on exactly where you get it from. That's $650 for any American listeners. It's leaf sprung with damper suspension, metal axles, comes with the light kit, 621mm long, 210 wide on the body. It's a 308mm wheelbase to the front to the middle axles, and then 124 from the middle to the rear. It's got 180mm tread on the tyres in width and 249mm high as it stands to the exhaust pipe. So it's a brilliant rig, and here's some clips of it doing basically what it's not supposed to do according to everybody else. I just think it's a superb rig, and if anyone's looking for a scale truck, wants something a bit different from your TRX4s and your Axial XCX10s, this is something to consider if you don't mind driving a different line and being a little bit more careful than you would with other rigs, but it's very, very capable. So one of the things that this rig absolutely excels at is climbing. I've got this rig up steep hills and rocks where, you know, obviously it doesn't have the ground clearance. Oh, my voice is going. Doesn't have the ground clearance that other trucks have. But if it can pass it on the clearance, it will climb virtually anything. Now, obviously, it's not a dedicated rock crawler where these things go at like 90 degrees. But in terms of your general trail trucks and scale rigs and your 110 class 2 crawlers, this thing is just a force to be reckoned with. It really is. It just finds grip, although I would say change out the stock tyres that are on it. They're far too hard. I personally put some RC 4-wheel drive Krypton tyres on there, and that still allows it to be into the general class 1 rules, where the tyres 106mm or less. But honestly, it's so good at climbing. Obviously, it doesn't have the turning circle as I spoke about earlier, and it does lack ground clearance. It doesn't have portal axles, and it's much lower than even your other rigs that run standard axles. But it just climbs. It grips for days, and it's almost difficult to roll. It's so stable, going up or down. You know, I think I've rolled it 2 or 3 times in the 3 years I've had it. Obviously, I do drive it more carefully than my other rigs, but I mean, I've probably put the most driving hours in this truck, other than perhaps one other. It's more and more I talk about it, the more it becomes my favourite rig, and I really hope that the Cross RC HC6 that I'm slowly building will be even half the truck this is. Yeah, really great platform, and I highly recommend it. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'm going to stop talking, and hopefully these videos will demonstrate some of the things it can do. Typically, it's always the best moments that are never caught on camera, but enjoy.
Sometimes and I can't seem to find a light between the walls I built for myself right in my mind. And then you came over and you showed me love that I never had seen before. And now I got you, it's all gonna be alright. Thinking about all the things we did tonight, what a time to be alive. Just you and I, just you. had to leave, then I'm gonna be alright. As long as you tell me that we ain't running out of time. Thinking about all the things we did tonight. What a time to be alive. Just you and I. Just you and I. Only you can put my fire out. You can turn it all around. And you can lift me off the ground. So we can fly again. So we can fly again.
Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep.